My name is Azuki Azukari. I'm 19, a university student, living with my parents. My dream is to work in a job related to law. That's why I go to law school. I have a childhood friend who attends the same university as me. She lives in the next house next door to mine. As soon as I rang the doorbell to her house…
Morning, Azukun. Can you believe how cold it is?
Kayori Hayakio, my childhood friend, opened the door. She's 21 years old and a junior of my university. Her dream is to become a teacher. She's studying education. Her name makes her sound bold. However, she has a gentle demeanor and a kind personality. I've had a crush on her for years now. Yeah, it's freezing! Did you realize it was snowing last night?
I did. The snow didn't pile up, but there are still some clumps left here and there.
But none of that matters. My heart is warm as long as you're on my side.
Huh? Oh, One-chan has figured out why you're cold, Azukun. You don't have a scarf on.
Kayori-chan only sees me as a younger brother. She refers to herself as Oni-chan whenever she talks to me. I don't think wearing a scarf will change how cold it is.
You are underestimating the power of a scarf. Warming your neck changes a lot, you know. Here you go. You can use One-chan's scarf today.
No, it's okay. Kayori-chan, I don't want you to catch a cold.
Now you're underestimating your One-chan. I hate being cold. That's why I have 2 scarves on. I doubled everything I wear, including my gloves, socks, and underwear. But hey! Don't make me talk about my underwear! Azukun, you're such a perv!
I never told you to mention anything, Kayori-chan.
Gosh, this is humiliating. Whatever. Anyway, here, my scarf. I'll help you wrap it around your neck. See? Don't you feel warmer?
Yeah, thanks. She's always trying to take care of me, just like an older sister would. I should be grateful. My bond with her is something many people dream of. However, I can't help but wish for more. I want her to see me as a man, someone worth feeling romantic feelings towards. I had been in love with her for so long, ever since that day. Kayori-chan and her family moved in next door 10 years ago. The Hayakio family came over to introduce themselves that day. After our parents got through greeting each other,
I'm Akito. I'm 11. It's nice to meet you. How old are you?
She offered her hand for a handshake. I stood there open-mouthed. I didn't know what to do. My brain couldn't digest how pretty the girl in front of me was.
Azuki Azukari. I'm 9. I like your name. Hyakijo sounds pretty cool. Thank you. Don't worry. I'm not as scary as my name sounds.
She looked like an angel, but I never had the guts to tell her to her face.
So do you want to play at the park with me? We live next door to each other. I want to be friends with you. Sure, I'll go. Hey, do you want to climb trees? You want to climb trees? I've never tried. How did you learn to do it?
I stood there in awe. Kayori-chan wiggled up the tree like a monkey. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Azukun, come on up. I've never climbed a tree before.
I cried out to her and she wiggled her way down. She then gave me tips on how to be a good tree climber.
Yes, grab that branch. Okay.
To be honest, I didn't care if I could climb trees or not, but I did my best because she seemed eager to teach me. And I also wanted to show her my masculine cool side.
The park looks different from up here. It feels amazing. Right? This is what I love about climbing trees. Thanks for climbing with me today. It meant a lot. You're like a little brother. It feels nice. I've always wanted a younger brother, you know? Well, if that's the case, I'm okay with being your little brother then.
I only said that because I wanted to keep her close, because that's the day
Really? This is great! Okay, you can consider me your One-chan from now on.
fell in love with Kayori-chan. I wanted to get to know her better, and becoming her little brother figure was the best way I could think of. And yes, we did get close after that, but I didn't realize the problem back then. She'll never have feelings for me if I'm her brother. The thing is, we wouldn't be so close if it wasn't for the whole younger brother thing. So there's nothing I can do about my complicated situation. Kayori-chan suddenly slipped. She lost balance and began to fall. My arm shot out and grabbed her before she could fall. Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you for saving me, Azu-kun.
Her face is so close. It's making my heart race. I wish we could stay this way forever.
Azu-kun, I'm glad that you're here with me. I can trip all I want as long as I'm with you.
No, let's try to be careful not to trip, okay? Hey, I don't want you slipping on the ice again. Do you want to hold my hand?
Sure. Oh, you're such a gentleman. I love you.
She holds my hand and tells me she loves me so easily. It's because she only considers me a younger brother, and it feels like she's pushing it in my face. But I don't plan on giving up. I'll show her I'm a man worthy of being more than a younger sibling to her. One day on our way home from school...
Azu-kun, can I stop by the drugstore today? Mom asked me to buy some toilet paper on my way home.
Sure, go ahead and stock up. I'll be your baggage man.
Azu-kun, you've become such a generous guy. One-chan is so proud of you.
I was walking around the drugstore when I found something funny. The strongest rubber in space? What the heck? I picked it up because it sparked my curiosity.
Oh, Azu-kun, is there a girl you're planning to use that with?
I didn't realize Hayori-chan had finished shopping. She was standing behind me. Hayori-chan! No, there's no girl! You gotta believe me, I don't plan on using this at all! She was the only girl in my heart. I desperately denied her accusal to prove my innocence.
Yes, you're right. You're just a kid. It's too early for you to be thinking about these things.
It's too early? But I'm 19 years old! I'm practically an adult! I'm not a kid anymore. Hayori-chan treating me like a child didn't sit well with me. I acted out, which completely contradicts my argument. I'm a healthy, grown man. I can buy condoms if I want, especially these. They're the strongest rubber in space.
What?
Azu-kun told me he would buy 3 boxes because he could, and stomped off to the checkout counter.
He said he didn't have anybody to use it with, but he's buying 3 boxes. Is he not telling me something? If there's a girl, I think I'm going to cry. One-chan is going to end up in a pool of tears. Wait a minute. Why would I cry because he's buying condoms? Azu-kun is like a little brother to me. There shouldn't be any reason I would be upset with him using them with somebody. Still, why do I feel so upset right now? Does this mean that I have feelings for Azu-kun that I never knew about before? Is it possible? Do I like him as in, like him?
Buying 3 packs of condoms was the most embarrassing thing in my life. As I returned to Hayori-chan.
Azu-kun, don't ever use that with anybody, okay?
Huh? I don't have a partner to use it with anyway.
That's true. What am I saying? I have no right to tell him what to do or what not to do. He probably thinks I'm an idiot.
Something doesn't seem right with her. Could it be that she suspects I have a girlfriend? Because I went ahead and bought them? I have to let her know that's not the case. I will never use these condoms, ever! I promise!
Okay. He's trying so hard to deny my accusation, it makes him even more suspicious.
A few days later, I was at the cafeteria eating lunch when Hayori-chan came up to me.
Oh, Azuki, can I sit next to you? No. I want to eat lunch with you today.
Sure. Why is she calling me differently? And she stopped calling herself Ane-chan. I wonder what's up with her.
I spent the past few days thinking hard about what I feel for Azu-kun. Now that I've made it clear, I can't treat him like a little brother anymore. I can't treat the guy I have feelings for like a little brother. That's just weird. That's why I'm calling him by his real name. To show him I don't consider him a younger brother anymore. Azuki, you like tomatoes? You can have mine. Here, open up.
Oh, thanks.
I raised the tomato to his mouth, but... No! Put it down, Hyari! Feeding him the tomato would mean I'm treating him like a young child. I stopped myself just in time and held my arm down.
Well, what are you doing?
It's okay. Nothing to worry about. Oh, you eat broccoli now? I remember how much you hated them.
I'm a full-grown man. Eating broccoli is easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I lifted my hand to pet Azukun's head. I wanted him to know that I was proud of him. But then I realized... No! Right hand, you have to calm down. You cannot let yourself be controlled by your desires. Petting his head would mean that I thought that he was a little brother. And so I held down my right hand before it could reach Azukun's head.
Was Yori-chan going insane or something?
Treating him like a man is much harder than I thought. How much longer will I be able to control myself?
On our way home from school.
Hey, Azuki. Can you tell me about your life before you met me?
Why'd you want to know?
Well, I realized that I don't know much about how your life was before we met. I want to know more about you, Azuki. Because I'm in love with you. Is something I would never dare to say right now.
Oh, I see. Ask me anything. I have nothing to hide from you.
Okay.
So, this is what it feels like, to have the person you like be interested in you. One day at home, I lay on my bed in my room thinking about how Yori-chan's behavior changed these past few days. She's calling me Azuki now, and she stopped referring to herself as Ani-chan. She doesn't pet my head anymore, and it feels like she's purposefully distancing herself. Is it just me, or could it be that she's trying to refrain from treating me like a kid? Or her younger brother? Not that I'm complaining. Well, I guess I do feel somewhat lonely. Just a little bit. I was still deep in thought when the doorbell rang. I jumped up to answer the door.
Hey, I heard your parents won't be home tonight. I'm here to make dinner. Can I come in?
Sure. Thanks, Yori-chan. I love everything you cook. I'm so excited. What can I do to help?
Oh, how about you chop these vegetables?
Sure, I'm on it. Woo! I'm the king of vegetable choppers!
Hey, slow down. It's not like we have a time limit. But you're amazing. Azukun, you've got skills. I am the queen of flavors and seasoning.
Yes, you're the queen, Yori-chan. This is so good. Yori-chan, your curry is the best I've ever had.
Thanks.
After we finished eating, I turned to Yori-chan to ask her about something that had been nagging in my mind. So, Yori-chan, there's something I want to ask you. You stopped treating me like a little brother. Is there a specific reason why you're acting differently around me?
Huh? Oh,
Just to make things clear, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
It's okay. I'll say it. I admire how straightforward and reliable you are. Azuki, I'm in love with you. That's why I stopped treating you like a brother, because that's not what you mean to me anymore. It would be weird if I acted that way when inside I'm attracted to you.
Oh, I had no idea. So, Yori-chan, you like me?
You have tears in your eyes. You don't want me to like you. You're crying because you despise me.
No, that's not why I'm crying. These are tears of joy. Yori-chan, I'm happy.
Huh? Wait, that means...
Yes, exactly. You are the sweetest, most adorable girl I know, and I'm in love with you. I've dreamt of this day since the first moment I laid eyes on you.
Really? I had no idea you liked me for so long. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I should have realized how you felt about me.
It's okay. You don't owe me an apology for anything. It's not your fault I fell in love at first sight. Yori-chan, when did you realize you liked me?
I'm not sure when exactly, but the moment I realized I did have feelings was... a moment I will never tell, ever.
What? Why? That makes me more curious.
How can I tell him? I realized I liked him when he bought condoms in front of me. There is nothing romantic about that. It sounds absurd. This is totally inappropriate for a cute love story. Not to mention the humiliation I'll face.
Fine, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but just FYI, I've always liked how you treat me. You don't have to change your behavior.
Huh? Why?
Well, I can tell it's not easy for you.
Well...
I admit, you treating me like a younger brother bothered me at times, but it won't be a problem from now on. I'd rather you treat me like you always did than have to watch you suffer. Kayori-chan, you should act the way you want to. Don't force anything. She looked up at me with a bright smile and walked towards me. She sat in the chair next to me and...
Azu-kun! You're such a good boy! You have no idea how proud of you I am!
Enough of that! Friction burn!
Well, I mean, I've had to hold it in for so long. My right hand is finally free. I can pet you all I want now. This is the time to pet your head.
Hayori-chan, you're acting crazy again. I don't think much would change even if we become a couple, Hayori-chan.
You're right. But there will be some things that'll change.
Give me an example.
Well, how about this?
Hayori-chan is my girlfriend now, but that doesn't change how I feel for her at all. Still, I predict my heart will go through many challenges as our relationship moves forward.
Hi, Miya! It's so nice to see you! Miya, hey! You look as cute as usual today!
Hi, boys!
All the guys in class are fawning over Miya again today. Hey, Miya. No response again today. My name is Akito Sekiya. I'm a high school junior, and I'm pretty much average in everything. Whether it's appearance, smarts, or athletics, I don't really stand out at all. And then there's Miya Yamina, the girl sitting next to me. She's the prettiest girl in our grade, and she's got the brains to match. She's basically perfect. The two of us couldn't be any more different. But we've been neighbors since we were born. We practically grew up together. Being childhood friends with her sounds nice on paper, but as I said before, for some reason, she starts ignoring me and giving me the silent treatment. She used to be so nice to me. And then everything changed once we started middle school. I guess that's around the time when people start to drift apart. Doesn't matter how close we used to be. Maybe I should just leave her alone from now on. Anything would be better than having her just ignore me like this. Besides, she probably hates me now anyway. Saturday, 3 days later.
Don't just throw away my stuff without my permission!
I've heard some noise coming from next door since this morning. Hey, wait a second. Isn't that Miya's voice? Who's she talking with?
Miya, please. Why don't you grow up and act your age for once? Don't you think you've made enough of these?
Why does it matter to you? Let me do what I want, Mom!
Maybe it doesn't, but you already have so many of these Akito dolls, right? Can't you just throw some of the old ones away?
Huh? Did she say Akito dolls? Does she mean toys that I used to own?
No way! I'll never get rid of them! I want my room to be filled with nothing but Akito someday! Now give me those back!
What's going on here?
Wait a second, what is that?
Akito?
Oh, hi there, Akito. I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, hi, Miss Yamina. What exactly is going on here?
Miya, now's your chance. Why don't you explain to Akito here what you've been making?
I don't want to! I know he'll hate me for sure!
Come on, Miya, you know I'd never do that. Just tell me what this is about. Otherwise, I'll just see you as a creepy stalker who has piles and piles of dolls of me.
Exactly, honey. See? Akito is a smart boy. Is that what you want him to think?
Shut up, Mom! This isn't about you!
If you say so, dear. But please, Akito, come in and let's talk about this inside. If you keep screaming out here, the whole neighborhood's going to hear us.
Fine, let's go inside, Akito.
Miya, why don't you tell Akito all about your room?
But I can't! You know what it's like, right, Mom?
Fine. If you're not going to tell him, maybe it would be faster if you just showed him instead.
I guess. But Akito, promise me you won't hate me, okay? Promise!
Of course, I'd never hate you, Miya. No matter what, I'll be here for you.
Are you sure? You really promise? Really?
I promise. Whatever it is, I'll accept you for who you are. While making light conversation and jokes, we headed inside Miya's house. What's going on here?
These are all my Akito doll and plushie friends.
I can see that. I just thought you had maybe a few lying around here and there, but this? Why do you have so many? And on that shelf there, they all look the same too! These two here are 100% identical!
Seriously? Look closer! This one's Akito number 12, and that one's clearly Akito number 43. See? Number 12 here is making a loving smile, and 43 is making a confused, forced smile. For 43, I perfectly recreated the face you made in math class 2 months ago when the teacher asked you to solve a problem and you didn't know the answer. What do you think? Don't hold back. I want you to be honest now. I've never shown these to anyone else before, so I'm even more curious what the real deal has to say.
I don't know if it's a perfect recreation or not, but don't you think all this is going a little bit overboard?
Oh, but I worked really hard on all of these. I was really hoping you'd tell me what you thought.
She's looking at me like a craft worker trying to sell me their products. I don't understand what's going on here, but I don't think Mia's ever talked to me this much since elementary school. I'm just so happy to have a conversation with her. Maybe I can forget about the details for a second. Although that's a little bit difficult when the details are a wall full of dolls of me. Wait a second, did you just say number 43?
Uh-huh, that one's number 12, and that one's number 43.
You're telling me you made 43 of these things?
They're not things, they're Akito friends. And there's 47 doll friends. The plushie friends were a bit more expensive to make, so I only have 10 of those. But tomorrow, I'm about to put the finishing touches on a half-scale model, so that'll be friend number 58.
58 friends? And what? A half-scale model? Half my height? Isn't that way too big? I'm 5'7", so that thing must be almost 3 feet.
Let's see, you're exactly 5 feet 7.17 inches, so it'll be 2 feet 9.58 inches.
Right. Hey, wait a second! How do you know my exact height anyway?
When you were talking with a friend at school, I snuck up and measured you from behind.
Oh, really? I must not have noticed. Just for the record, there's not a bigger one than that, is there?
Of course not.
Every time Miya tells a lie, she always looks down at her right hand like that. Miya, tell me the truth.
It's a life-size body pillow of you.
Life-sized?!
Well, I say life-size, but it's not exactly life-size since I made it when we were still freshmen, so it's only 5'5".
I don't care that it's 2 inches off! That wouldn't be that big lump under the covers, would it? If I don't see it, I'm gonna be wondering for days. Can I lift these up?
Akito, don't you know it's wrong to go into a girl's room and touch her stuff without her permission?
I just have to make sure.
If I tell you not to, but you do it anyway, what's the point in even asking?
Fine, I won't then.
Hey, wait!
Miya tried in vain to stop me, but I ripped off the covers. This is so uncanny looking, it's freaky. There's no way you can sleep with this thing next to you, right? Besides, isn't it like in the way? Do you even have room with this thing here?
No, you couldn't be more wrong. I can't sleep without him here. I was even trying to think of a way I could bring him on our school trip next month.
If that thing was in the same room as me at night, I think I'd start crying. Can you please just not? How do you even sleep with that there?
Huh? Like this, obviously. How else would I do it?
She's lying there with a death grip on me. Curse that stupid pillow. Why couldn't that be the real me?
So, now that you've seen my room, you understand, right? I love you so much, I don't even know what to do with myself. Won't you please go out with me?
What? She just asked me out? I had a crush on her for so long. I want to say yes, but... Miya, before I answer that, can I ask you a question? Why'd you even make all these dolls and plushies and stuff of me in the first place?
Oh, fine. There is a good reason why I had to make these after all.
There better be! So can you please answer the question?
Well, it all started 4 years ago. So this would be right around when we were starting middle school, I guess?
What? This is gonna be an entire flashback?
Around that time, I didn't see Akito in a romantic way or anything. But that day, something happened that changed everything.
I really like you. Will you go out with me?
That's right. When I was in middle school, I got asked out for the first time. Sorry, Sato. I don't think it's gonna work out between us. To be honest, I just wasn't really interested in love at all back then. So obviously I turned him down. But then...
Then can I ask you if there's someone you already like?
No, nothing like that. I've just never thought about any of this before.
Oh, well, is there a type of guy you like?
I guess someone who's always been by my side and is nice to me without even really thinking about it.
Okay, I guess the two of us don't really know each other that well, and I'm sure if we were together, I'd want to do everything for you.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Until now, I've never even really thought about what kind of person I liked. Huh? Wait a second. One person like that around me is...
Oh, you're finally done with your thing? Come on, let's go. I want to go home and play some games.
Akito? What are you doing here?
What do you mean? You were the one who said you had to take care of something and to wait for you. You remember?
Oh, I guess I did.
What? Did you really forget? Well, whatever. I'm glad you didn't leave me behind at least. Come on.
Okay. Hey, Akito, what kind of person do you like?
Huh? Why are you asking about that all of a sudden?
Well, truth is, someone just asked me out.
What? Really? Did you say yes?
Huh? No, of course not. I don't even know them that well.
Oh!
Yeah, and they asked me what kind of person I liked.
Really? And, what did you say?
I told him I couldn't really think of anything in particular. Someone who's always been by my side and nice to me without even thinking about it. If I told Akito the truth, it would almost be like I was asking him out.
Man, you're such a bad liar.
Huh? Why do you always know?
Because it's obvious.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I won't tell you.
Okay, whatever. If I tell you how I know you're lying, will you tell me what kind of person you like?
No, I don't care anymore anyway.
Hey, that only makes me more curious.
So what kind of person do you like?
Hey, if you're not gonna tell me, why should I tell you?
Ah.
Well. If it isn't Akito and Miya. Howdy, lovebirds! Huh? Big bro, what are you doing here? I'm walking home from school, obviously. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, don't mind me. You were in the middle of a very fun conversation, right? Were you listening? Don't tell anyone what we were talking about, okay? Your secret's safe with me. But Miya, can I talk to you for a sec?
Huh? What is it?
Akito likes girl next door types.
Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, what are you telling her? Miya, don't listen to him! Don't worry, I didn't say anything that wasn't true. When you say that, it only makes me worry more.
I just remembered something I had to do. Don't wait up!
Huh? Oh, alright, see you tomorrow. Now that you mention it, I do remember that happening. I knew my brother would say something weird. But what does that have to do with making all these dolls?
It has everything to do with it. If you really did like the girl next door type, it couldn't be anyone else besides me, right? And after that, I couldn't help but start to look at you different. So then, I figured I needed to practice talking to you normally. That's why I created Akito friend number 1.
I guess that makes sense. I'm really sorry to say this though, but don't you think you've been giving me the cold shoulder? And it's only gotten worse since then. As soon as we got into high school, barely even talked to me at all.
Oh, that's because of this.
Huh? The life-size doll again? That's related?
Uh-huh. I told you I made this when we were freshmen, right?
I guess so, but what does that have to do with anything?
Well, after I made this, I just wanted to sleep with it every night, and I started to love you so much that actually talking to you only made me feel more awkward. Oh, Akito, I just love you so much. Let's spend the night together again.
Oh, Miya, I love you too.
I promise I'll treat you right for the rest of my life.
I'll support you for the rest of my life too.
Even if I forgive you for the terrible impression of me, don't you think you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself here?
Oh, but every time I hug this pillow, I have the best dreams about the two of us. Like last night, I dreamt that you went right up to me and whispered right in my ear.
I don't want to hear it. The more you tell me about this, the more cursed it sounds. I think your mom was right. You probably should throw these away.
Wait a second, don't say such mean things to my friends.
Well, for one thing, it's not fair to me. Why should these dolls get all your love? If you really like me, I want you to tell me for real.
Huh? What do you mean?
I guess I couldn't hide it forever. The truth is, I've liked you for as long as I can remember. But ever since middle school, I thought you hated me, so I never said anything. So when you told me how you really felt, I couldn't help but be relieved. Although, I'm not sure how to think now that I've seen your room.
Oh.
But that doesn't change what I think about you, okay? I really like you, so will you go out with me?
Yes, but are you sure you're okay with me?
More than okay. I love everything about you. Except for all these dolls. Can we please get rid of them?
Huh? What's wrong with them? I thought you liked everything about me.
Well, you don't need them anymore, right? You have the real deal right here.
Akito, don't tell me you're jealous of my Akito friends.
I don't know if I'd say I was jealous exactly. I just don't think we get along very well.
You hate them, don't you?
How can I not? We've both liked each other for so long, but because of them, we were never able to say how we really felt. Oh, but maybe I should walk that back a bit. I think what my brother did was far worse than what any of these dolls ever could.
I never knew you had a side like this to you.
Of course I do. And when the girl of my dreams started treating me like dirt, I didn't know how I was supposed to go on.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I guess I should have told you my feelings earlier, huh?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take my anger out on you, or these dolls. If I just had more courage, maybe I could have asked you out back then too.
Yeah, I guess we're both to blame then, right?
I guess so. But can't you at least part with some of these? Cleaning this place must be a nightmare, and you can't exactly have friends over like this.
I don't care. I don't want to have anyone else over but you. And don't worry about cleaning. Now that we're dating, I'll make sure my room is even more spotless than it is now.
Okay, but I just don't think I'll feel comfortable being stared at by these me's every time.
I I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't think I can say goodbye to any of my friends. I have so many good memories with all of them.
Well, if you put it like that, I do feel bad about throwing them away. Huh? She's looking at her right hand. Miya, tell me what you're really thinking. You know you can't lie to me, right?
I'm really happy to be dating you, but I like being surrounded by my Akito friends too.
Fine. Can you just promise not to make any more?
I won't, I promise. But if I'm done making new Akito friends, what if they get lonely?
Forget about the dolls, and let's make new memories together instead.
Akito, I love how you always say exactly what you're thinking.
I guess I did, huh? But not saying what we really wanted to was exactly what got us into this mess in the first place. So from now on, let's both be more honest with each other, okay?
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you everything I'm thinking too.
Great. I'm glad we're on the same page then. Now that we're dating, we have a lot to catch up on to make up for all the time we hid our love for each other. 3 months later, since the two of us started going out, we've gotten so close that if I told someone she used to ignore me, they wouldn't believe it. There's just one problem. Miya, can I ask you something?
Whistle, whistle.
Don't try to whistle this away. You can't even whistle to begin with. Who's this?
Oh, that? I just had a passing urge.
Didn't you say you weren't gonna make any more of these once we started dating?
I know, but then you started making all these new expressions that I'd never seen before, and I realized I was the only one who could ever see them. Then I felt like I needed to immortalize them the only way I knew how.
Her reasoning is so cute, it's hard to stay mad. But these dolls are so infuriating, I don't know what to do. And not only that, but now this room is filled with all the dolls from before and like a billion pictures of me. There's even more me staring at me now.
What's wrong with that? We're dating, so can't I have a few pictures here and there?
Even you have to agree that this is more than a few, right? Everywhere I turn, all I see looking back at me is my own face.
But in the 4 years I was making all my Akito friends, I had to take so many pictures of you for reference, and I couldn't exactly hang those up, right? Now that I finally have so many good shots of us together, it would be a waste not to show them off.
Wait, did you just admit you were sneaking pictures of me?
Oh, crap. No?
Miya, get rid of all the pictures you took of me without my permission!
But the statute of limitations is already up anyway, right? Every one of those pictures represents an important memory for me.
You can be as cute as you want, but it's not gonna work this time. I know the two of us will continue to have our quarrels from now on, but I think we're gonna be just fine.
That was on a very hot summer day. Come on, you need to say hello. This is gonna be your new family. Fuyuki, this is your brother. To this day, I'll never be able to forget that sight. A lovable face was shining as the light framed it. Something about her seemed almost ephemeral. On that day, I'd met an angel.
Daddy, Mommy, I'm going now.
All right, be careful.
Have fun at school, Haru.
Daddy, Mommy, huh?
That boy has gotten so big already.
You're right. I can't believe he's gonna be in elementary school next year. We're gonna have to tell Haruto the important thing pretty soon.
What are you talking about, Daddy?
That is exactly it. Hey, Fuyuki, you and I aren't a married couple, and we're not that kid's parents. We're siblings!
Apparently, in the old days, siblings actually referred to a married couple. So, isn't it basically the same thing?
But this is the 2020s. That doesn't fly in this day and age. That's right. I, Akihiko Umune, and this girl Fuyu Umune were without any question siblings. If my big sister heard this, she would cry. No, she wouldn't, but if anything, she would probably look shocked and laugh at us. Leaving just their son Haru behind, my sister and her husband, as well as her parents, all passed away in an accident a few years later. I took that boy in, and to this day, Fuyuki and I have done our best to raise him together. To be honest, I didn't know how to raise a child, and every single day was trial and error. If we do this, then maybe he can go to the nearby preschool. And also, we need to get his medical exam. However, with the help of those around us, and more than anything with Fuyuki by my side, Haruto was growing day by day into a healthy boy. Everything was steady and we didn't have any problems anymore. However, except for one misunderstanding. That boy, he truly believes that you and I are his real parents. Of course, when he got older, I did my best to try to gently explain it to him. However, he was so young and he couldn't grasp the relationship at all. And the whole time he just kept crying, "Mommy, Mommy." It probably wasn't good that we dragged it on all this time, assuming that someday we can deal with it.
But I don't mind it at all, though.
Not me, though. I definitely mind. For a moment, my mind had an image of Fuyuki being by my side and smiling next to me forever. However, I panicked and I brushed off that delusion instantly.
Well, we can put that aside. It's time for you to go to work. Here, this is your lunch. I don't have a lecture this afternoon, so I could go pick up Haruto from preschool.
Sure, got it. Thank you always. It's really a huge help.
Please, don't worry about it. Have a good day at work today, Daddy.
Brother, I'm your brother. Whoa, as usual, you have the most filled lunchbox. What is with that huge portion? I'm seriously so jealous. Isn't it great? I'm not sharing. My colleague was staring into my lunchbox with envy in his eyes, but I blocked him. As if I would even give one grain of rice away at this lunchbox that Fuyuki had stuffed her love into for me. You haven't really changed since you were a kid. You're obsessed with your sister. This guy's name was Shunyagiri. We'd been together ever since we were little kids. I don't know how this happened, but we even ended up at the same company. Until Haruto came into the picture, your life always revolved around Fuyuki as the center of your world. I was worried when you started, saying you were going to become a brother that your little sister would be proud of. All of a sudden, you started studying more and training more, and after all your efforts, you somehow end up at the top of the class. And all of the money that you earned at your part-time job, you would spend it all on a birthday present for Fuyuki. And as the cherry on top, you even got your driver's license so that you could drive her to and from school, didn't you? Of course. And this is all Fuyuki's fault for being too cute. It would be one thing if it were my friend, but I wasn't going to stand for all of the perverts that were after her. It's a given to make sure I was strong enough to protect my little sister. If I ever needed to. If anything, I wish I could take her to and from college right now, too. Are you being serious right now? Why are you saying all of that like it's normal? No, but I admire you. It's honestly amazing that you can put that much effort into your little sister, especially when you're not related by blood. That's right. Fuyuki and I were not biologically related. When I was still in elementary school, my mother got remarried, and her partner brought Fuyuki. That was the situation. When I took one look at her, I felt like my soul was being taken. At that time, my older sister told me that honestly, I was really gross. I was obsessed with my little sister, Fuyuki, and my older sister would always make fun of me for it. And our parents were always kindly protecting the three of us and our relationship. Until my older sister got married, that was our life. When I look back now, that may have been the happiest time in my life. We always realize the most important things after we lose them. And that's exactly why I want to treasure those two. I want to take care of them and protect them. Oh, but back then and now, this situation is different. For the sake of Fuyuki and Haruto's future, it's not going to keep dragging on this awkward relationship forever. Wouldn't it all be solved if you just got married to Fuyuki then? As if I could. I was the idiot for talking to you about this.
Look! I drew you both at school today, Daddy and Mommy.
Wow, that's well done, Haruto. You're a very good artist.
How is this? It's pretty good, isn't it?
For a moment, I thought I could see a shadow of my big sister in Haruto. Day by day, this boy was starting to look more and more like my older sister. It was almost like I could see that biological relationship right in front of me. A sister. Thank you, Haruto. You drew it really well. His young smile always made my heart warm, but at the same time, also sent a sharp pain in my chest. That's because this interaction should have been with my sister and her husband, not me. My older sister was arrogant, lazy, and she would use me, her little brother, however she wanted, but even then, I've never hated her. My sister and I got along really well, especially for a brother and sister.
Hey, Akihiko. You have the day off of work tomorrow, right? Actually, I received these things here.
Wait, those are tickets to the zoo. And not only that, but you have exactly 3 tickets?
The zoo?
Yeah, exactly. The 3 of us haven't gone out as a family together in a while. So, what do you think?
I can't believe we're at the zoo. I want to see those lions. I want to see the elephants.
Yes, let's go see them. Oh, look over there. You can see the hippos too.
Hippos?
Hey, now don't run or it's dangerous. Make sure you hold our hands.
I get to be with Daddy and Mommy.
Yes, we're all together.
We're all together, but this is definitely the way that parents hold hands with their child as a family. That being said, the 2 of them looked like they were having such a good time that I couldn't say anything. I could feel myself sinking deeper into the mud.
This feels a little bit nostalgic. Do you remember? When we were little kids, too.
Yeah, it was right before I got up to middle school. I remember very clearly that the whole family came here together. I don't know what got into you, but I remember you were obsessed with the sloths, and I think you stood there for an hour watching them without moving.
What?
You were watching the sloths?
That wasn't all. You said you wanted to go inside of the hippo's mouth. And then you got too excited and you almost fell into the mountain of monkeys as the grand finale. You pretended to be a gorilla and chased me around. You were so cute back then, Fuyuki.
I'm amazed you remember. That was more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, of course I remember. I may not have the best memory, but if it's about you, Fuyuki, there's no way that I would forget. When it comes to you, I remember everything.
This is exactly what's so unfair about you.
Mommy and Daddy, you guys get along for a long time then.
I almost told him not to call us Daddy and Mommy, but I stopped myself. This wasn't the right time to do it. Yeah, that's right. We always get along, back then and even now, forever and ever.
Yes, isn't that right, Daddy?
After that, the three of us forgot all about our daily worries and we went around having the time of our lives.
Look, it's a hippo. His yacht is so big, look.
The sloths. I'll never get tired of watching them. They have such a strange attractiveness. I could stand here and watch them all day. This is why I love them.
This was a really, really fun day. Almost like we were a real family. We laughed all day together, shoulder to shoulder. Haruto was fast asleep. He was running around so much he must have had so much fun. It was also a nice stress release for me too.
Well, I am happy to hear it. We need to be grateful to Mr. Shun. Please thank him for me when you get to see him.
You got these tickets from that guy. As usual, he's such a pain.
He's just worried about you. You're lucky to be loved like that.
Hey, Fuyuki? I'm just asking, but it's not like you're in that kind of relationship with him or anything like that, right? Even though this is something that I knew, I found myself saying it out loud. When I looked over at my stepsister, she looked uneasy.
Of course not. There's no way I would with anybody. Anybody besides you, that is.
What? Hey, what are you saying?
Akihiko, your face is bright red. You look like a piece of mochi burnt to a crisp.
Hey, don't touch me like that. You were teasing me, weren't you? Sheesh, acting like Natsui.
Your sister treated it like it was her life's work to make fun of you. I just tried copying her a little bit. Even if I can never take her place, if it means that I can help your heart heal, even just a little bit, I'll do anything.
I tried, but the words wouldn't come out of my mouth. As the sunset shined on the side of my little sister's face, she was so beautiful, almost like a fantasy. I was so consumed by the look on her face, I almost forgot to breathe.
Just one more bite. You can do it. Great job. I'm very proud of you, Haruto.
I don't know what it is, but ever since that day we went to the zoo, I felt like Fuyuki's attitude has changed a little bit. She always likes taking care of people, but I felt like she was interacting with me and Haruto differently, perhaps even more closely.
Daddy, I ate it.
Oh, I'm proud of you, Haruto. No, it wasn't just Fuyuki. Somehow Haruto was a less picky eater and he was starting to actively help out around the house too. It wasn't a bad thing. If anything, it was to celebrate. However, something still didn't feel right. And it turned out that that wasn't just in my head.
Daddy, Mommy, the slide. Let's go down it together.
This position.
Yes, we're all stuck together. If you don't get closer, it's going to be dangerous. Come on, squeeze.
Daddy, squeeze.
Squeeze! What is this move? I'm happy to be so close to them, but this is not going to be good. This is not good for a lot of reasons.
What should we have for dinner tonight? Last night we had omelets, so...
I'll eat anything that you make, Fuyuki. Wait, you're way too close!
I want beef stew. I want beef stew with big chunks of meat.
Great idea. Well then, we need to go buy some potatoes and...
It smells so nice. I wonder if she changed shampoos. Wait, that's not it! What the hell am I thinking? Even if she is cute, she's still your little sister!
Oh, and also carrots.
Whether she knew how I felt or not, Fuyuki was glued to my side and didn't show any signs of moving. This is bad. This is very bad. This level of skin touch was definitely not the distance that siblings should have between them. I was reminded of my promise to my late stepfather. He was worried about how overprotective I was of Fuyuki, and I promised him that I would maintain the appropriate relationship of being a brother to Fuyuki. Hold it back, hold it back!
Pardon me. How is the bathwater?
Whoa! What are you trying to do?
I'm going to take a bath with Mommy and Daddy.
Yes, it is standard for parents and their young children to take baths together and washing each other's backs.
You might be messing around, but you better stop now. You better not do it. Wait! Ugh, of course this is what happens in the end. Damn it, I know this isn't good, but in the end, I can never say no to Fuyuki's requests. You're already a grown adult too, so you should really be more modest.
Don't worry, I'm wearing a swimsuit underneath, so there aren't any problems.
No, there's nothing but problems. That makes me feel even more weird now. Why don't you just take it down already? Huh? I'm gonna kill you. Just because this isn't about you, you can say it so lightly. No, but I'm impressed by Fuyuki. It looks like you paid off for her to go through my collection and borrow some materials. So you're the culprit. Well, I didn't think she would actually put it into action, so forgive me. Forgive you? What are you gonna do if this leaves the wrong influence on Haruto? Ah, so this is when you bring up Haruto. Well, you really are a good dad. Stop mocking me. It's really hard over here. The other day when Haruto and I went to pick up Fuyuki from her college.
Mommy, Daddy, I found Mommy. Mommy!
Mommy? What? Wait, Fuyuki is a mom?
You're joking, right? A kid? No way. Well, that's hilarious. I wish I could have been there to see that. It isn't something to laugh about. Well, if anything, you should be glad that some weirdo wasn't getting close to her. Fuyuki has always been popular with the guys ever since she was younger. But I can't help but think that I'm getting in the way of her meeting somebody great. I'm sure she must be uneasy too. Her biological father also is gone, and the only people she can call her family are you and Haruto. But even then, she's not related by blood to either of you, and there are no other relatives that she's connected with either, right? I can't imagine how lonely that must be. Well, I'm sure she just wants a connection that she can be sure of. I shouldn't have to tell you this. You know it in your heart too, don't you? I heard this from somebody I know, but there's a guy I know that lost his sister and sister's husband in an accident, and then took in that child, like you. Oh, really? And what about that person? Well, I know he really struggled with a lot of things, but in the end, he got married to the girl who supported him, and dedicated herself to him and the child, and now they're living happily as a family. And that girl was apparently that guy's junior colleague or subordinate or something like that. And the more time they spent together acting like a family, he started to see her as more than just a colleague. What? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Just like somebody I know. Listen, Akihiko, I know how hard you're working. Even if it is your sister, it's still not your child. And to be raising him at your age, I think it's truly amazing. But holding onto everything alone, that's not what love is. You always hold everything in and try to handle it yourself. I think I remember Narushi always worrying about you. Shun, I think what's most important is how the three of you feel about each other. You know, you're allowed to be happy too. There was nothing I could say to that in the end. I know what Shun was trying to say, but in that case, what was going to be the best path for the three of us? Whew, I'm home. What's wrong, Haruto?
Apparently Haruto got into a fight at the preschool and...
A fight? Is he hurt? And what about the other child?
He's wrong! Daddy is my daddy, and Mommy is my mommy! He's wrong!
Apparently she was teased by a friend. They said that the child didn't mean any harm, but...
Tease?
Apparently they said to Haruto that you and I aren't real parents, and because we're siblings, that it's weird to be calling us daddy and mommy.
What did you say?
Luckily, neither of them got hurt, and the parents of the child apologized to me that they didn't mean to teach their child such a thing, but...
But you're my mommy, you're my daddy. Even if you're not real, you're my daddy and mommy.
I'm sorry, Haruto. I'm so sorry.
Haruto. When I heard Haruto's words, it made me realize. I don't know how long it had been, but he already knew. He knew that his daddy and mommy weren't his real parents, and now I could understand why it seems like he was trying to push us together all the time. I'm so pathetic, making a child this small have to be so mindful of us. Mom, Dad, Natsue. I don't drink much alcohol, but I was taking little sips as I let out a sigh. Of all days, on a day like this. Today was the day my family's passing. They all like to drink alcohol, so every year just on this day, I always try to have a drink in their honor. I wonder if you're all mad at me because I was always such a coward. My mind went back to that day. The day that I lost my entire family in 1 second. It felt like a nightmare, that memory. Before that and after that, I'd never seen Fuyuki cry like that. With tears streaming down her face, I remember my stepsister holding Haruto, who was still very small, as if to protect him. And I remember at that moment that I vowed to my big sister and my family that I would protect Fuyuki and Haruto, and no matter what, that I would take care of the precious family that they left behind.
Here, some warm water for you. You don't have a very high tolerance, do you? So you shouldn't drink too much.
Fuyuki. I looked up and I couldn't help but stare at Fuyuki as she smiled warmly at me. She was always shy and a scaredy cat, but even then she would always be right behind me and followed me everywhere. My cute little sister. That's right, she's not a little girl anymore. But she wasn't just a girl that I could protect without any conditions. I reached out my hand, but until my fingers touched her shoulders, my mind was racing. It wasn't just because I made a promise to my stepfather. To me, Fuyuki was so important that nothing in the world could compare to what she meant to me. And when I thought of it like that, even though the time that we spent as a family was long, my feeling of loving her was way too strong.
Are you not going to hold me?
Fuyuki.
Am I going to be a little sister to you forever? Will I only ever be able to be a little sister?
Her voice was trembling as Fuyuki said that out loud. She looked at me with pain and longing in her eyes. Just looked at me. And then from those eyes, I saw them start falling. And at that moment, I also just can't be siblings anymore. I can't. I don't want to. I'm sorry, Fuyuki. That's right. I've been hiding my Alabama feelings for all these years. My true feelings. I was lying to myself, but the truth was that I...
Please don't say it in such a pained voice. You're too nice, Akihiko. Just because you're a big brother, you're allowed to rely on people too, Akihiko. Even when our big sister went and got married, she was always worried about you.
Yeah, I know. I really am blessed with this family that I have.
Daddy? Mommy?
Haruto?
That boy is just like me. He doesn't have any memory. No memories with his mother.
That's right, I remember her telling me once. She lost her mother before she knew what was happening around her, and until her dad remarried my mom, and she was raised by her father alone.
Of course, I'm very grateful to my dad. I now know especially how hard that must have been, but even then, I couldn't hide my loneliness. Oh, Daddy! Akihiko!
I know that. I was also the same. I don't have any memories of ever interacting with my father. That's why we can never let this boy feel that way. Isn't that right, Mommy?
Yes, Daddy.
I was wrapped up in the warmth of my family as I softly closed my eyes. I could hear the echo of a soft whisper in my ear. Finally realized, didn't you? As usual, you're such a stupid boy. And I felt like I could hear the nostalgic sound of my sister laughing at me. A few years later...
Oh, as usual, Konatsu is so cute. It makes me want to skip school today.
Hey now, you can't be all over your little brother forever. Didn't you say you're on classroom duties today?
That's right. I need to water the plants. I gotta go.
My goodness, making such a ridiculous face as little brother.
Oh, are you sure you're the one to be saying that?
Well, yeah, little brothers and sisters are cute. I get it. Father, mother, sister, brother-in-law, Haruto and Fuyuki, and now our new family that was born between us. I'm sure that I can make them happy. And I promise that I will also become happy alongside them.
Here, you go. I made another delicious lunch today.
Ah, thank you.
Have a great day at work today, honey.
Ah, I will, honey.
Senpai, please explain to me why you were here. You told me work was your life, and you have no interest in dating at all.
Well, I was baffled the moment I arrived at a Konkatsu party. Why is Mochizuki the most popular girl at the office here? My name is Senichi Sanada. I'm an editor at an editing office for a weekly gossip magazine. I'm in charge of 29 manga creators, both new and experienced included. We would like you to be in charge of the cover page of the next issue. We need an impactful anime cover that will turn heads. Will that be possible? Hey man, great work! This is Mobohashi. He's a colleague. I heard you slept at the office last night. I suggest you enjoy your life a bit more. I don't care. Work is my life. That's all that matters to me. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you weren't interested in getting married. Man, stop acting that way. Look at the office angel, Mochizuki-san. Don't tell me you don't feel a thing when you see her. She's such a beauty. Fumi Mochizuki has been here for 2 years now. I trained her when she first came to our office. She has a fiery passion for anime. I see a bright future for her. She's too young for me. I don't see her that way. 6 years isn't much, dude. Fine, maybe I'll test my magic on her. Is that okay? Just be careful, you don't want to get fired. I looked down at the manga draft before me after Momobayashi left. There's a page of a romantic manga on sale right now. The guy in charge was transferred somewhere else. So now this manga is my responsibility. I've gone through it so many times, I still don't get it. I can't seem to get indulged. I don't get what's so great about it. Is it because I haven't been in a relationship for so long, or is it because I'm getting too old? I doubt I'll come up with any good advice to give the manga creator. I should probably ask my boss to put someone more fit for the job in charge. Oh, a text from Mom? My mother lives in the countryside. She rarely texts me. Is she sick or something? Could be an emergency. I'm still working, but I should see what she needs.
Shinichi, how are you doing? I am currently in a state of deep depression.
What's wrong?
Let me tell you why. I keep telling you that I want a grandchild, and yet it seems to have no significance to you.
Huh?
That is why I registered your name for a konkatsu party. I have already paid for it. Go and find a freaking wife already!
What the? What is she thinking? Should call them to council.
P.S. Everything is so expensive these days, your mother is barely getting by. I hope you're not thinking about forcing me to pay the cancellation fees.
She can read my mind. I clicked the link on the text my mother sent me. It opened the invitation to the konkatsu party my mother ordered me to go. It wasn't far from the office. I guess I have no choice.
Senpai?
I lifted my face. Mochizuki, the girl Momobayashi was talking about, was standing in front of me.
These are the cover drafts for the books scheduled to be on sale. Can I have your opinion on which would be better?
Sure. My mother is cruel, but I have other things to do at the moment.
Oh gosh, Sanada-senpai is so handsome. I want to be more like him. He always keeps an open mind to find helpful advice for the manga creators.
I like this one better.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll get going. I need to get that draft completed.
Wait, this manga targets teenagers, right? I'm not sure if my opinion would be correct. You might want to ask more people, maybe the younger part-timers or kids in your family.
I see. He's the best employee here, but he's still humble. But I heard that he has no interest in dating or marriage. He claims that work is his life.
Mochizuki, is something wrong?
Nope. I'll ask my younger sister for her opinion when I get home. Thank you. Wait. This is an invitation for a konkatsu party? Senpai, I thought you weren't interested in getting married.
A few days later at the konkatsu party, I finished my work and arrived at the hotel where the party was. I bumped into an unexpected someone at the reception booth. Why are you here, Mochizuki?
That's what I wanted to ask you, Senpai. Why are you here? You tell everyone that work is your life, and that you're not interested in marriage.
Well, my mother signed me up without my consent.
Oh, thank God. His mother. Duh.
What about you, Mochizuki? Aren't you too young to search for a partner at a konkatsu party?
I can't tell him I saw his invitation on his phone. I know. I'm here to research. There's a scene in one of the manga I'm in charge of a konkatsu party.
You here to help one of your manga creators? Wow, I'm impressed. You have no idea how proud I am of you.
Oh, my heart. It hurts.
I'm looking forward to reading the manga. Let me know and I can take a look.
What do I do?
Well, I guess I should get in there and do my best.
Huh? I thought you were only here because of your mother.
Yes, but I've been stuck these days. I don't understand the romance manga boss put me in charge of. Things could change for the better if I find somebody nice in there. The receptionist handed us a profile card after we signed into the party. We pinned the card onto our chest after filling in the slots with information about ourselves. I don't like revealing how much I make a year to a bunch of strangers.
It can't be helped. Everyone is here to find a wife or husband.
The Konkatsu party started moments after we entered the room. They announced free time, which was basically eating food and introducing yourself to everyone.
Hey! That guy makes so much money.
Whoa, why is everybody staring at me?
Hi there! It's nice to meet you.
I don't waste any time. This is like a scene from a documentary where the carnivores pounce on their prey. Mochizuki is surrounded as well. This is more than I expected. I have to make the best of it. I need to find a way to understand that romance manga I'm in charge of. Getting hounded by the girls was far from fun. I was finally taking a breath when an unhappy-looking Mochizuki came over.
All the girls loved you.
Right back at you. The guys are all over you.
Eh?
Hey, I don't blame them. I mean, it's you.
Huh?
You're too pretty to be here. Some people might even think you're an actress here to attract more clients. I heard models are sometimes hired to bring liveliness to the party.
Senpai thinks I'm pretty? Oh, my face is turning red. Oh my gosh, I look like a red pepper.
I take that back. I'm sorry if I offended you. I should have thought about it before opening my mouth.
Oh, stop! What a womanizer! Hey, that girl is a shill, isn't she? Why is she talking to Sanada-san? She doesn't deserve to be here. I should make her leave. Oh, I am so sorry.
Whoa.
Senpai, you're sued. You shouldn't have.
This is my way of apologizing for offending you earlier.
You didn't offend me.
Not that this makes up for upsetting you, but I'm glad I saved your clothes. I didn't want to ruin them because you looked amazing today.
Hi, womanizer returns.
The second part of the party was a 5-minute conversation with every woman attendee. It meant I would have more time to get to know everybody.
Wow, that guy must be loaded. I have to make him mine.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like cooking. I own a restaurant.
Cooking? That was exactly what I wanted my manga creator to write about in his next story. I should get as much information as I can. Running a business must be hard. Do you have any stories about your restaurant?
He seems interested in me. Does he like me?
I continue to gather more stories from all the women I talk to. School teachers, nurses, bus tour guides, so many different stories. I had endless questions for them. And finally, it was Mochizuki's turn.
I see you're having a blast talking to all those women.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Please, no. Don't tell me he found somebody he's interested in.
I got so many great ideas for manga stories here. I'm sure they'll come to use the next time I meet the manga creators.
You really are all about work. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why is work your life? Are you really not interested in marriage?
Oh, something happened 2 years ago. I guess it made me this way. At the time, I was dating a woman. I thought we were gonna get married, but I found out I was the only one of the 3 men she was dating.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
She had the nerve to play the victim after getting caught. Apparently, it was my fault because I put work first and made her feel lonely. I should have given her more attention, but it doesn't justify what she did.
If it were me, I would never cheat on you. I know how hard you work to help the manga creators you work with.
Thanks, Mochizuki. The guy who ends up with you is the luckiest man on earth.
Oh, he's such a smooth talker. I love him.
The party was getting close to an end. All the participants received a piece of paper and a pencil from the party host. I hope you've all enjoyed your time here. We'll be matching couples up now. Please write down the number of the participant you would like to go on a date with. One thing, you can't turn it in blank. You have to write a number down. We'll announce the matched-up couples and they will leave the party together. Fill those forms up. Why won't they let me turn it in blank? What?
Write down my number. You want me as your partner.
Mine!
What is going on? I talked to everyone during the party. It was fun. The thing is, I don't think I want to date any of them. I don't want to be a couple with anybody. I can't write a random number because it might match me with someone. What should I do? That was when I realized Mochizuki was sending me signals with her eyes. Oh, that's right. Mochizuki is only here to research. She's not here to find a partner. I'm sure she wants to avoid any matchups. Is she suggesting we fake a matchup by writing each other's numbers? Mochizuki and I successfully faked a matchup and we left the party together. She's in a hell of a good mood. Maybe she found some useful information to use for a manga creator. Yeah, it's too bad that I couldn't find any clues for how to enjoy that romance manga I've been put in charge of. I'm in desperate need of help. Mochizuki, thanks for earlier.
What are you talking about?
You sent me signals to tell me to fake our matchups so we could leave together. It saved us from a lot of drama. Whoa, what's going on?
Senpai, you dummy! There's only one reason I wrote your number on my paper. I wasn't faking anything. I like you, Senpai!
What? Then why are you at the Konkatsu party? Wait, never mind. You told me it was for research.
That was a lie! I saw your party invitation on your phone screen. I couldn't let you attend the party where you could meet the love of your life.
Oh.
Senpai stared at me in silence. And that's when I realized he had done nothing wrong. He only faked our matchup because he believed in me when I told him I was only attending for research.
So that means you lied your way through the Konkatsu party because of your feelings for me? And you prepared such a pretty dress. Now that I think back, you seemed jealous while I was talking to other participants.
He thinks I'm a crazy woman. He hates me.
Whoa, I get it now.
I slowly raised my head to look at him. Senpai was staring at some manga drafts he must have taken out of his bag. Wait, what's going on? It was the draft of the romance manga Senpai was put in charge of. I remember him telling me he doesn't get it.
I understand now. I can see how great this manga is. Wow, it's amazing. It must be because my heart fluttered for you, Mochizuki.
Huh? His heart fluttered for me?
I haven't felt this way in a long time. Mochizuki, will you be my girlfriend?
Yes!
I think I'll understand this manga better by dating you.
That last line was unnecessary. You're so insensitive. Maybe I shouldn't have been too hard on him. This is what makes him so attractive.
After that, I stopped calling her Mochizuki. Fumi seemed better since we were dating. As you can see, Mobuhashi was not happy to hear the news. You gotta be kidding! You said work was your life! How dare you date the office angel! You've crushed my dream, Nishi! My bad? As for the romance manga I had so much trouble with, dating Fumi gave me all the solutions. It became a huge hit. Today we had a restaurant to celebrate the manga being made into an anime.
To
the manga being animated! Cheers!
Gosh, that manga is doing great, huh? Can you tell me what's going to happen next?
The couple will be getting married soon. I'm excited to see what kind of honeymoon phase we can come up with.
I see. Hey, I'm sure your manga creator would appreciate some advice on that topic. Should we do it? Get married.
That wouldn't be right. When I propose, I want it to be related to work. You'll get a proper proposal one day.
I'm already looking forward to it. I did it! It's finally done! Now, his heart will belong to me!
After-school activities. My name is Noboru Hino. I'm a junior in high school and a member of the science club. I bet you think anybody in a science club is smart. However, that's not the case for me. I'm neither smart nor passionate about studies. I only joined because of the experiments. We make juice and snacks using chemistry. They're delicious. That special soda we made the other day was amazing. I never thought pine trees could be used as ingredients for soda. I'm pretty sure there's some left in the fridge. I'll use baking soda and lemon juice to make ramen candy. Gosh, I love after-school activities.
Oh, Hino-kun, you're here.
Hey, Hachiumi. You're always so early. The girl's name is Kayori Hachiumi. She's a genius high school girl at my school. She's made numerous inventions using her brilliant mind. I've heard she makes over 100 million yen a year. I have to admit, I'm jealous. She has a successful life set in motion.
I only came to attend the science club. I didn't go to any of my classes.
You ditched them all. Meh, the teachers let you off no matter what you do. I guess it's not a problem. Why are you here anyway? You're a genius. I don't see why you waste your time coming to high school. You could have been in university by now, or you could have gotten a job or something.
Well, I wanted to experience a valuable high school life. Working a job, I can do plenty of that once I become an adult. Making precious memories with friends, that's something I will never get once I leave school.
Oh, I didn't know you had friends.
Oh, why would you say that to me?
My bad. She's right, I didn't have to say that to her. The thing is, she is a unique character, probably because she's a genius. She hasn't made any friends. She can talk to people she's used to being around, but overall, she's shy and introverted. I don't think I've seen her reach out to talk to anybody she doesn't know. I'm the only guy she's ever talked to.
Hino-kun, aren't you my friend?
That's a difficult question to answer.
Seriously? Fine. I'll give you 10,000 yen to be my friend.
My gosh, you gotta stop bribing people to be your friend. Money will never get you a true friendship. Remember that.
But you said you weren't my friend, Hino-kun.
I'm sorry, okay? We're friends, totally friends.
Oh, really? Hino-kun, you can be really mean sometimes.
She's smiling now. It's so easy to satisfy her. All I have to say is we're friends. She'll never know that I'm hoping for more.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing. Crap, was I talking out loud? Anyway, you know the pine tree soda we made the other day? Do we have some left?
Oh, sorry, I was thirsty, that's all.
I see. Okay, I'll get something from the vending machine.
Wait, there's no more soda, but I have something you might like. Do you want it?
Okay, I guess that'll do.
Yay! I'll be right back with it. Stay there.
Hachiumi-san, what is this?
Aojiru, specially made by me.
No way, this is not what ojiri looks like. Ojiri is made of vegetables and stuff. It's supposed to be green. This liquid is blue. And it's sparkly for some reason. So, you want me to drink this right now?
Yep, it may not look normal, but I promise it tastes delicious.
Oh, I see. I'm surprised you had the guts to taste this. I'd be too freaked out.
I didn't taste it.
Then how'd you know it's delicious?
I made sure the chemical formulas were perfect.
That gives me no comfort. Everything about this drink is made from chemicals. There's not a single organic ingredient in here. What am I gonna do? I can't drink this. It won't do any good to my body. I'll stick to buying drinks from the vending machine.
Hino-kun, you're the type of guy that dies 5 minutes into a horror movie.
I could die 5 minutes later in real life if I drink this.
This drink is 100% safe. Just drink it.
No way! Why don't you drink it if it's so safe?
Huh? I can't do that. I made this drink for you, Hino-kun.
You won't drink it? It must be because it's poisonous. You think it could kill you. Oh my gosh, you're a mad scientist!
Did you just call me a mad scientist? Are you trying to call me crazy? Fine, I'm crazy and I want you to die. Is that really what you think? I'm planning to kill my only friend at school? Maybe I'll burn your body and eat the ashes. Yes, that's what I want.
Well, I don't want that. And I'm terrified that's what will happen if I drink this liquid. I don't want it. Let me go. I need juice from the vending machine.
No, you can't. You have to drink this. Oh.
Are you okay, Hachirumi?
Yes, I'm fine, but
But
I feel sick. Blah!
I knew that drink wasn't meant for the human body. I'm glad I didn't listen to her. Hey, don't hold it in. You can throw up in the sink. I'll wipe the liquid and pick up the broken glass on the floor, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let me know if you need me to rub your back. Let's see, where's the broom?
Before you start cleaning, I have something to tell you, Hino-kun.
Huh? Sure, what is it?
I like you.
Huh?
I like you, Hino-kun.
What?
I want to be your girlfriend.
What the heck? That was the day I got my first girlfriend.
Noboru-kun, good morning. Noboru-kun, here, open up. Noboru-kun, I like you.
Something's wrong. Hachirumi is acting like a different person now. What is going on? A week after I got my first girlfriend, I was clutching my head trying to solve a mystery. The Hachirumi before our relationship would have never been okay with this much public display of affection. Before we started dating, she was nice when you got to know her, but anyone could see she was shy and timid. But now she was all over me 24/7. She even tried to accompany me to the restroom. And she claimed she was sick when we walked by a hotel on our date. Yesterday, she was reading a bridal magazine during science club. She suddenly looked up and asked me how many children I wanted. She never used to let go of her notebook during science club. Something is definitely off. It's like her personality has changed. She's changed? The line randomly came up in my head, but it stuck with me. She changed. When exactly did that happen? If she did change, it most likely happened around the time we started dating. Did something out of the ordinary happen that day? Oh! Something out of the ordinary did happen that day! Something I should have thought of before things got this far. That Aojiro. I had to find out what was in it.
Oh, you're finally here, sweet darling.
Yes, I am, Hachiomi.
Come on, you know that's not what I want you to say. You need to say, I missed you, honey. You get a second chance. Ready, go!
I missed you, honey.
Oh, I missed you too. I'm sure you're exhausted from studying all day. Do you want a snack? Or an experiment? Or, let's see, me?
I think I'll choose experimenting.
No! You didn't pick me! Oh my gosh, you're cheating on me, aren't you? That's why you're acting so cold, you jerk! Why won't you answer me? Speak up! Why would you cheat on me?
I'm not cheating on you. You're the only one for me.
Really? Are you lying to me?
I'm telling the truth. I swear to God, I would never cheat on you, Hachiumi.
Fine. You need to show me proof.
Proof? What kind of proof?
Make love to me right here.
What? No, she can't really mean that. I have to admit, doing naughty things at school is a fantasy every guy dreams of. But I'm not the type of guy who would actually make that dream come true. I mean, I won't deny it sounds tempting. I would love to do it. I like her. She's my girlfriend. We're teenagers, but this wouldn't be the right time.
Hey! Why won't you make your move? You have a girl on the side, don't you? You know what? I'll kill you before you become somebody else's.
Here's my love. I'm fully aware this isn't what she meant, but this is a huge step for me. Will she settle for this? Well, why don't we keep it PG at school? We should take the next step seriously. I want to do it properly.
You're right. I acted out, I'm sorry. I mean, we're not in the same class. I felt frustrated thinking about all the girls who could talk to you when I'm not around.
I see. Judging from the way she's handling each situation, I have a feeling she's not in control of her emotions. I need to find a cure for her symptoms. It's dangerous to let her run free. She's becoming a yandere. Hey, Hachiumi!
You have to call me by my first name. I'm not answering otherwise.
Fine, Kayori.
What is it, darling?
You know the notebook you always have during experiments. Can I take a look at it?
Sure. Here, take it.
Thank you. Where's the Aojiri? Here it is. Wait, what? A love potion? I found a picture of the Aojuru, along with the title stating it was a love potion. I read the explanation below. It said the person who drank the love potion would fall in love with the first person he or she sees after ingesting the liquid. I knew it! That Aojuru is responsible for all that's happening right now. Chiyumi is thorough with her work. I'm sure she prepared an antidote just in case things went sideways. I found it! I see. All I have to do to reverse the potion is to tell her I want to break up. Hey, that's easy. There's one more option. I would rather not do that. I doubt I can handle it. Kayori,
Yes?
let's break up.
Darling, today is our last day on Earth!
I'm just kidding. It's a joke, okay? You fell for it.
Oh my gosh, I totally bought it! You're so silly, darling.
What the hell was that? My life was about to end just now. Her love potion is a failure, 100%. She's way past love. She's a complete yandere. Wait a minute. I thought the explanation said it would reverse the potion effects. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to go through with the other antidote. Here goes, Noboru. Kayori,
Yes?
I love you. You mean the world to me.
Oh,
Is she back? The other antidote method to deactivate the potion was overflowing the brain by stimulating the nerves. It requires following through with a kiss to release a massive amount of dopamine and results in freeing the brain of the potion. There's nothing else I can do if this doesn't work. Did it? Kaya,
kill me now! He no good, you need to kill me this instant!
yeah, you're back, aren't you?
Yay is not the term I would use! I can't believe I acted that way in front of the whole school body! I can't be here anymore!
Don't worry, nobody cares about what you do. You're just a school weirdo.
Everybody thinks I'm the school weirdo?
You don't come to any classes, and you spend your time here doing experiments. I don't blame them.
Oh, I should start attending classes.
Yeah, anyway, we have important issues to address. Why did you make this? Somebody could have gotten hurt.
Well,
Yes?
do I have to tell you?
You don't have to, but it would be nice to know why my girlfriend almost went insane.
Fine. I'll tell you, but promise me you won't laugh at me.
I won't, I promise. I will not laugh at you no matter what.
Okay, here goes. Well, I made this potion because I wanted you to feel the
S-
same thing I feel towards you. I really like you, and I wanted you to feel the same way about me.
what?
We've been working together in the science club since our first year here, but you never judged me for being the way I am. You treated me like a normal person. It felt safe, and my feelings for you continued to grow. But you're my only friend here, Hino-kun. I didn't know what to do with how I was feeling about you. That's why...
You try to make me drink a love potion?
Yes, and then I ended up drinking it myself. Now I realize I was wrong. I never should have made that potion. Using science to force someone to like me isn't the right solution.
I wish she would have realized it before she made the potion. Academic-wise, she's more than perfect, but as a human, she has a lot to learn. I guess being smart and successful isn't everything in life.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. We can forget about the whole relationship. I know this is selfish of me to ask you, but can we still be friends, please? I don't want to lose you. You mean too much to me.
No way.
Oh, okay. I understand. I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who screwed up this badly either. I apologize. I shouldn't have been so brazen. I promise I'll never bother you.
I don't know why you think I don't want you in my life. I was saying no to the friendship you suggested. I want you to be my girlfriend, Hachiyume. Wait, Kayori?
Hino-kun. What?
I don't care about how we ended up here. All that matters is that you're my girlfriend. I'm not letting go of you no matter what happens. I like you, Kayori. This is what I want.
What? Hino-kun, you like me?
Hey, aren't you gonna call me by my first name?
Are you sure this is what you want? I have no friends and I'm shy. I have nothing to be proud of other than being good at science, and I make dangerous and harmful potions.
Of course, you're the one I want. I like everything about you, including your flaws, Kayori.
Noboru-kun,
Yes, Kayori?
did you drink the potion?
Huh?
Some of it must have entered your mouth, and now you think you have feelings for me. Oh my gosh, that must be what happened!
Oh, come on. Why would you think that? I like you. Why can't you accept the facts, Kayori?
There's no way you would like me, Noboru-kun. I'm an introverted loser with no attractive qualities. Hold on, I'll make you an antidote right away. I will take responsibility for what I've caused.
Stop. I don't need an antidote. I liked you way before you made the stupid potion. I was scared to ask you out because you might dump me.
Oh, the potion is doing tricks on your mind. You're getting your timeline wrong, Hiro-kun.
I didn't take the potion. Jeez, how low can your self-esteem be? Give yourself some credit, Kayori. You're pretty and funny.
Give me an hour. I'll fix you, I promise.
Will you listen to me? I like you. I want to be with you. In the end, she couldn't accept the idea of me having real feelings for her. We didn't start dating until a little before graduation. We knew we both had feelings for each other, so I can't figure out why it took that long. I guess science cannot provide us with answers to the mysteries of romance. I'm exhausted. My name is Kosuke Sagawa. I'm a 23-year-old office worker. I'm 125 centimeters and I weigh 115 kilograms. My BMI is 37.6. Yes, I'm fat. How you doing, Sagawa-kun? Oh, senpai and Yamahara-san. What can I do you for? Plenty! Can you get the paperwork for Yuki Company finished for me? Huh? Isn't that your job? Well, I forgot I had a date planned with Hiromi today.
I'm so sorry, Sagawa-kun. Here, I bought you an onigiri to eat.
Wait, you can't do this to me. One oni girl isn't gonna make up for it. See ya! Hiromi, I can't believe you suggested tonkatsu. We can't make him eat his family.
Hey, senpai, that's just cruel.
Hey, you guys! Damn it. As you can see, my colleagues force their work on me. They don't even try to act sorry. Instead, they make pig jokes in my face. But I hate myself the most. I should be throwing the tonkatsu onigiri in their face and calling them out instead of eating it. I'm so pathetic. The thing is, nobody forced me to eat until I became this fat. I've been eating like crazy my whole life. In middle school, I was just a big boy. However, obesity kicked in when I started living by myself during university. I weighed 90 kilos back then. After I started working, I ate even more. Stress from work and being bullied led to overeating, and now I'm over 100 kilos. I know I shouldn't live like this. I have to fix my life. But I can't help it. I can't stop eating. The next day, cafeteria. Hey, the piggy is still pigging out!
Oh my gosh, all those carbs.
Hiromi, shh! He doesn't realize udon isn't soup, and he probably thinks he's getting veggies from that kimchi pork.
He's even starting to think like a pig. All that fat.
Stop, Hiromi! He's gonna hear you! I heard you the moment you stepped into the room. Damn it, can't they leave me in peace? I'm eating.
Sagawa-kun, how are you?
Huh?
Can I sit next to you?
Oh, sure, Lejima-san.
I appreciate it.
The pretty woman's name is Chihiro Lejima. She's 23 and we work together. She has a gentle personality and is physically the complete opposite of me. To tell you the truth, I think she needs to gain some weight. Whoa, Lejima-san sitting with him again!
Why would she want to sit with a pig? It's unsanitary.
I don't get why Senpai and his girlfriend can't focus on each other. But I have to admit they have a point. Everybody at the office calls me a pig. Nobody wants to talk to me except for Lejima-san. She's always kind to me. As you can see, she helps me when I'm alone and left out. She's even willing to spend her lunch break with me.
Meh. Ijima-san is skin and bones. Maybe Sagawa-kun can donate some of his fat to her.
Yeah, help each other out. Those morons, damn it.
Sagawa-kun,
Oh, yes?
Are you enjoying your meal?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Great. I'm glad to hear that.
I can still hear the obnoxious couple in the background, but none of it mattered anymore. That's how much being around Lejima-san gave me peace. I'm full. Everything tastes better when Lejima-san eats with me. Still, I wonder why Lejima-san is so nice to me. I don't remember doing anything that she would feel indebted to me for.
Hey, have you heard Ijima-san's nickname?
Huh? They're people from our department.
People call her Hawk Princess.
What?
No way. Why? Ijima-san is the skinniest girl at the office. I think it's because she's always with Segawa-san. Oh, okay, now I get it. I think the name fits her. She's so bland, and she's so gloomy. I guess she's the perfect match for Segawa-kun. Neither of them fit in here.
Yeah, you have to be kidding me. Lejima-san is a nickname now? That's all because she's kind to me. They can badmouth me all they want, but this is beyond cruel. What should I do? Oh, a gym. There's only one thing I can do. Lejima-san is getting targeted because she hangs out with the fat guy. I can solve the problem if I stop being the fat guy. I have to lose weight. Excuse me. I want to become a member. Ah there! Thank you for choosing this. I'll get the forms to fill out. A year later.
It's been a year since I last saw Segawa-kun. Gosh, I still remember the impact seeing him for the first time had on me. I thought he was a sumo wrestler.
Thank you for waiting.
Oh, hi, it's been a What? Who is that? He's hot.
How have you been? It's Kosuke Sagawa.
What the heck?
I think that'll be all from me. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, one thing. Are you really Kosuke Sagawa?
Yes. Do you want to see my driver's license?
No, it's okay. You lost so much weight.
I did the best I could. After joining the gym, I spent the next year changing my lifestyle. Originally, I was 115 kilos. I lost 40. So now I'm 75 kilos. All of my gym trainers were supportive. They got me started on cardio exercises so I wouldn't damage my knees, and they set up an effective diet for me. I gradually increased muscle workouts. Their thorough schedule guided me through a healthy weight loss journey. I used to overeat from stress. However, exercising became my stress relief method. That helped with losing weight with a strong mindset. The thing is, losing weight didn't mean my life was problem-free.
Well, Segawa-kun,
Yes?
do you want to join me for dinner tonight?
Oh, I became incredibly popular with girls after losing weight. I'm so sorry, I'm a bit busy tonight.
Oh, I understand. Can I have your contact information?
I gave you my email address.
That one is for work. I meant your personal information.
I can't do that.
Please.
Ugh, that drained me. I need a break.
Segawa-kun, you're back.
Whoa!
Senpai, do you want coffee or do you prefer tea? I need to ask you something about work. Can we talk in private? Hey, can't you see he's exhausted? Don't bother him. She's right. Senpai, let's enjoy a cup of tea together. We can take a break. Don't be ridiculous. I need him purely for, work advice.
Leave me alone. Finally, lunchtime. Yo, Sagawa! Oh, senpai. I'd say you've been pretty full of yourself, full of energy. You're doing great at work as well. My work performance hasn't changed. You used to tell everybody I was useless just to put me down. I think you deserve a reward. How about I buy you a super large potion of pork fat soy sauce ramen? No, thank you. I plan to eat at the cafeteria. What? Oh, come on. You used to eat so well. I'm worried about you. Thanks, but I prefer quality over quantity now. Excuse me. Wait! Sagawa! It's obvious. He wants me to fall off the wagon.
Segawa-kun, why don't we sit together today? I've always wanted to talk to you.
I can't. I'm meeting with somebody.
What? Not again. You're always eating with her.
Hi there, Lejima-san.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you, Segawa-san.
Well, shall we eat? A year has passed since I was the office pig. Lejima-san used to come over to me, but now I was the one who joined her at the table. Otherwise, our relationship hasn't changed one bit. I wanted to become better looking to prevent bringing Lejima-san's reputation down, but internally, I haven't changed at all. On top of that, Lejima-san doesn't seem to enjoy eating with me as much as before. Did she like me better when I was overweight? Or wait, maybe she used to stay with me to boost her self-esteem by seeing my fat body. God, you idiot, you know how kind she is. She would never have rotten motives. Come to think of it, I never did figure out why she was nice to me when I was fat. It's still a mystery.
Segawa-san,
Huh?
do you want to eat out tomorrow with me?
Huh? The next day, lunch. Arisu Diner?
Yes, the food here is delicious.
I see. I thought she would choose a more fancy cafe or something. I wasn't expecting this. Here are your Arisu lunch cents. Wow, this looks great. It's a lot of food.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were on a diet.
No, it's okay. Really, this will be my cheat day. Let's eat. Oh, wow.
Really? I'm glad you like it.
This is so good. I've had such a restricted diet this past year. Forgot how amazing real food tastes.
I'm relieved.
Huh?
I love watching you eat your meals, Segawa-san.
Oh, her smile. I hadn't seen it in a while. Can I ask you something? Lejima-san, you've been so kind to me, even when I was called the office pig.
Oh,
Why did you sit with me when I was a loner? I've always wanted to ask you.
I felt saved when I was with you, Segawa-san.
Wait, what?
When I was younger, I loved to eat. But then I hit university, and with all the stress, I couldn't eat like I used to. People mocked me for my appearance after I started working. That didn't help the situation.
She's the exact opposite of me.
One day I saw you eating in the cafeteria. You were enjoying your meal, and it made me feel better. For some reason, I felt relieved.
Oh, I had no idea.
I know you worked so hard to lose weight. I'm sorry for asking you out to eat lunch with me. It's just, Segawa-san, you don't seem to enjoy your meals like you used to until a year ago.
Well, I think you're right. I need to tell you something. You're the one who saved me.
Huh?
I started eating to blow off stress from work. It was like an immediate reflex. The only time I enjoyed eating was when I ate with you.
Oh, I didn't know I had that effect on you.
Yes, but I realized I didn't want you to get hurt by being around me. That's why I decided to lose weight.
What? That's why you lost weight? I'm so sorry. You went through so much because of me.
Hey, I don't want you to feel sorry for anything.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, I guess. The food was amazing. I'm surprised you finished all of it.
Me too. You know, my stomach is about to bust.
Do you want to join me at the gym? Only if you want to.
Oh, but I don't have much fat on my body.
You're skinny, but you could improve your health by building muscle. My trainer taught me that exercise is crucial if you want to enjoy eating every day. Once you regain your strength, your appetite might come back.
That would be nice. Okay, I'll do it.
I was glad that Lejima-san joined me on our journey to a healthy life. We trained hard so we could enjoy eating food together. We chose our meals based on nutrients and would enjoy cheat days together. We worked out harder after our cheat day to burn off all the calories. I could feel our bond growing stronger as we spent time together working towards the same goal. 6 months into our training, we were running through a park one Sunday. What? You want to break up with me? Hiromi? You told me to come out so you can end things with me? Why?
Well, Senpai, you can't do anything right. And you've gained some weight. Huh? Segawa-kun is much more attractive than you now.
What does Segawa have to do with our relationship? But please, don't leave me, Hiromi!
Don't be so pathetic. The decision is final. I'm going to date Segawa-san.
Oh, senpai.
What's going on?
Huh?
Oh my gosh, Segawa-kun!
Segawa! Well, why are you such a pretty woman? Oh, This is Chihiro-san. Oh, wait,
I'm Ichima. You don't recognize me? Chihiro Ichima? No way! Ichima-san is a boring nobody. You can't be her. I saw her a year ago. She looked nothing like you.
She started exercising with me. She has a better build now. She looks healthy, doesn't she?
Thank you. What are you two doing together?
We're jogging.
We're planning to grab breakfast together. You're on a date?
I guess. I've heard some couples enjoy jogging together.
Hey, Kosuke-kun!
What the hell? This is insane! When did this happen? We should get going. See you at the office.
Have a nice day.
You too. Wait, what?
They called each other by their first names. Does that mean they're going out? Jeez, Kosuke-kun, you didn't have to say it was a date.
Oh, my bad.
I'll forgive you if you buy me dessert after lunch.
Okay. Are you counting calories?
Of course I am. I am much fitter now. I can eat a cake since my muscles will burn it all off. I'm not settling for the skinny model figure. I'm aiming for a healthy body that can eat anything.
She has a strong energy vibe now that she's working out. Maybe this is her natural character. Oh, I know we decided what to eat today. What do you want next week?
Next week?
Don't tell me you forgot your birthday, Chihiro-san.
Oh.
Maybe I should have planned something and surprised you.
No, I get to enjoy eating with you on my birthday. I don't want anything else.
Good. I reserved a table at that restaurant you said you wanted to go to.
Oh.
Chihiro-san?
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Eating at a restaurant with Chihiro-san. Gosh, it's like a dream come true.
Did I make you wait long, Kosuke-kun?
No, you're right on... Whoa!
Hi. I'm here.
Chihiro-san? You're all dressed up. You're beautiful.
Huh?
Ignore what I said. No, don't run from this. You have to tell her how you feel. Chihiro-san, you look amazing. A real-life princess.
Oh, thank you, Kosuke-kun. I tried my best to look good for you.
Yes.
Kosuke-kun, you worked hard to lose weight for me.
Huh? Well, yes.
I figured this is the least I can do to show you I care. I asked my mother and some friends for their advice.
You did? That means a lot.
Kosuke-kun,
Oh! You're so silly, Chihiro-san. We're having a moment.
What are you talking about? People across the street probably heard your stomach growling.
You're probably right. How about we talk later?
Thank you. We have plenty of time to get back to this after we eat.
We enjoyed a luxurious meal at the restaurant. After that, I officially asked Chihiro-san out. She said yes. A week later, we announced our relationship to everybody at the office to avoid getting messed with further. The whole place was buzzing that day. All my colleagues talked about our relationship and how beautiful Chihiro-san had become. Oh, as for my senpai and his girlfriend, they were sent to a branch office far away because of their poor business performance. The thing is, it didn't make me happy to see them suffer.
You suggested going to a gym to Senpai and Hiromi-san?
Yeah.
Aren't they your biggest enemy? They were relentless on you.
Yes, but I've heard that people who lash out at others are the ones who need the help with their emotional needs.
Even if they start working out, building muscles won't fix a broken personality. I think they're way past saving.
You never know, right? I figured it was worth a try. And it's always better to be kind.
Why did you go out of your way?
Your kindness changed me, Chihiro-san.
Oh, I guess you're right. I'm a different person now because you reached out to me.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.